appreciate you taking the time to interview with us for a position at our company. I hope it's a good experience for both of us. If you're ready, let's get started.
Okay, I'm ready.
Why don't you tell me about yourself?
First, my name is An Sung-bin, and I'm doing the metal jewelry design now. And I'm talented at clear communication and instant response. For example, I have some experience about that. It was design class, and we have to make a 6 jewelry sample picture to use the key shot to make the picture seems like very real. And we also have to make some 3D modeling also with the Rhino. But at the time, we didn't be skilled yet about this key shot because that was the first semester to learn about that program. But anyway, we have to make some PPT to presentation with the teammates too. But my teammate made a mistake. She didn't know that, but the next day was the D-Day, so I just faster call her and why didn't you give me the file yet? And she's just saying like, oh, I didn't know that. So I just think like, I have to handle this. So I get some her file from email and I may fix her 3D modeling in the Rhino very fastly, and then using some key shot to make a picture that seems very real. Also, I made some PPT and yeah, PPT. So after that, our score was the A plus, and through this experience, I just think like, I'm based on this advantage, so I thought I can perform your company's designer's duties well too. So I applied it. Thank you.
My next question is, what are your strengths and weaknesses?
Okay, first, my most big strength is learning is fast. Like, I have some habit about that. It's when I learn something new, then I try out different things on my own, and I finding some quickest way and easiest way to use that. Like, for example, I have some experience about that, and it's also about the key shot. When I learned this program at the first day in the class, and that night I just figure out what is the easiest way and quickest way to use the program, and then having some lot of information and experience about the program. So after the day is coming again about the same class, and many students was confused because when we move our pile from Rhino to Keyshot, we can having some many error, but I was okay because I already know that because I have already that experience a lot of time yet already. So I finished my one very fastly and I helped the other students. So I think my most big ability is learning as fast. And then my weakest things is I can sleep early in the familiar place, like for example my house. So I just think like it can make me very having some bad happening because it can makes me tired. So I finding some way, and I have some habit about that. Like when I go to bed, then I turn some radio or YouTube to hear some human's voice. Yeah. When I found something in the internet or something else one to how can I sleep well, then I found some information that I can sleep well with the human's voice.
Okay, but your weakness sounds like a strength to me. Can you tell me your real weakness? Something that your previous supervisors or colleagues have mentioned to you? And what have you done to improve them?
Okay. Sometimes in the college, my professor and students, yeah, my friends, give me some sentence to me. You're too concentrated about the details, like small things. And I think, oh, then is that there's also about you can't counting some times well, and you can't having some clear end of one's project. So I just think, so okay, I have to figure out how to solve this problem, and then I find something way in the internet. They said a lot of things, but I have that, and I get some, and I already now I still remember one is you have to plan detailedly. So in these days, I plan very detailedly, and usually, for example, like when I have to clean my room, then I set some things that you have to clean all the dust with the machine, that's the cleaning machine, and then put some time, like you have to do it to 0 o'clock 00 to 0 o'clock 15. Usually like that, I always put some time in the plan. After that, I can focus on small things too, but I can also focus to having some time check. Then it makes me to complete something very well. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
What do you think you will be doing in 10 years?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be the designer who can get some empathy from whole world audience. Like for that, I have some future plan about that. From 1 to 2 years, I'm going to concentrate to get technical skills and be comfortable to use my knowledge in the real work. And then 3 to 5 years, I'm gonna concentrate to turn to comfortable the wave of the global trend and incorporating them into my designs. And then from 6 to 8 years, I'm gonna focus on the reinterpreting traditional techniques, patterns, or symbols in a modern way. And after becoming proficient about that, from 9 to 10 years, I'm gonna focus on to designing by reinterpreting history and tradition globally and incorporating it into the design. So I'm gonna achieve my goal through this procedure and through the knowledge that I already have that. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna be a designer that can get some empathy from the whole world audience to using that all the things. Thank you.
How do you handle stress and problems at work?
Ah, yeah, we can get some stressful bad things from the work or some things in the life. And then I usually using some two ways. The first way is writing some diaries, because when I write some diaries, it makes me calm and feel better. And also, I can find something. What was the wrong in this happen? Like for example, when I fought with my teammate, then I can write in the diary, and I can write like, today I fought with my teammate A, and I think it's because of this happening. But I just think like this happening will be due with this thing. But I think she misunderstanding about my talk. So I have to tell her to yeah, I have to tell her that was the wrong thing. I just want to say like this one. Then yeah, in this example, I found what is the wrong things. Then I can solve this very bad happens. But yeah, also it's giving some fresh and calm feelings to me. But also, we can having some very bad things that can't solve about just one doing. And then I usually go out for a walk. Because when we go out for a walk, we can having some fresh air. Then it can make my brain be fresh, and I can having some fresh think.
How would you describe yourself? How would a good friend describe you?
Usually my good friend describe me, you're a bright person. And I like that, and I agree that. Like, a few years ago, I was not bright person. I was more like a quiet person. But at the time, I saw some persons are very bright. And I thought, oh, I want to be like them. So I asked them, how can you do that like that very brightly in life? And they says very many things to me, but I most can remember one is you have to take care yourself well. Then you can take care of the other ones. And I just think like, oh, brilliant. So after that I just try to be take care of myself well, and then I can take care of the other teammates or some friends or the other people's. And I think the people who can take care about the other persons, not myself, is the bright person, because they can give some energy to them, and I like to get giving some energy to them. Like when I see around, but if the students or my friends are very feeling tired or depressing or something, then I usually go out and bought some snack like chocolate or jelly. Usually these two things. Then when I give them, then their faces from this one to whoa, this one. Then I like to see like that.
What accomplishment are you most proud of?
The accomplishment. I remember one happened still, and that was in the first semester of my college, and it was the teammate. Yeah, from the teammate, team reader. We have to make some PPT. Yeah, but not the program. We have to make some PPT board. It seems like a very newspaper. And at that team, I was the person who can design something. So team leader gives me many works to designing. And yeah, after I designed that, I go to having some perform from her, and she gives something that she wants, like, oh, I want to add something scare things in the front of the, and I put some buildings, and she just like to, I think these windows have to be more bright, and I just put some yellow color more. Then she really liked that, and she gives some compliment to me like, your fixing skill is very good. I really want that. That thing is very similar, and I already think of that. Yeah. Oh, your fixing skill is very nice, wonderful. Oh my god, I love your work. And when I after heard that compliment, I was so proud of myself. So I think I still remember about that happened. Yeah, that is the most thing. Thank you.
Alright, briefly explain why you feel you were the ideal candidate for this position.
Okay, then I have to giving some for example to you. I had experience about to get excellence award. Yeah, near that is happen about a year in these days. In the capstone contest with the teammates, my team subject was Catholic relic accessories, and we just think like, oh, when we have to get some prize, then we have to direction to increase marketability, and then we have to direction friendly to general public. So we just search in the internet how to do it, and we just find some two information. The first thing is the trendy design, and second thing is the reasonable price range. So after that, we participate in the contest based on these informations, and in there, the judge ask each team for one unexpected question, and our team's question was what is the differentiations from other existing products? So we said the information that we already found it through, and we after that we got some prize. Through this experience, I learned what conditions are necessary for the real market, actual marketability, and how to do some market research. So, and that I thought I'm good fit in for this field. That's it.
Well, we're
Thank you.
getting near to the end of our allotted time.
Yeah.
I have two more questions to ask you, and they are both very important. The first is, why should we hire you?
Okay. First, I'm the good designer, and I can see from the consumer. And I'm learning fast. I can have some clear communication, so I can immediate situation response. For example, I have some experience about to sell some key rings in the college festival booth. Yeah, from my design. And but in the first day, the products are not good sell. So I thought like, oh, then I have to concentrate to watching what design is sells good. So in that night, I just fixing all the products to the design that
Now, do you
already
have any
sold well.
questions for me?
Yes. I just wondering about if I have to work in tomorrow, then what information to I have to get already then yet for the work. And oh yeah, also, and I just
Well,
very
I
thank you about your
appreciate
smile.
you coming in to talk with us in Hintep's interview today. In about a week from now, you'll be hearing from us about the results. Thank you very much.